What if the United States ends the war with Iran, but leaves one of the world's most critical oil routes closed? A shocking move reportedly considered by Donald Trump could reshape global power, energy markets, and the future of international trade. According to a report by the Wall Street Journal, a major shift may be unfolding inside Washington. Trump is said to be ready to end the war against Iran, even if the Strait of Hormuz remains largely closed. This raises a critical question. Is this a strategic move to avoid escalation, or a risky decision that could trigger a global economic crisis? U.S. officials revealed that Trump has informed his team of a willingness to end military operations without reopening the strait. This effectively means accepting continued Iranian control over the waterway, postponing the complex mission of reopening it, prioritizing a quick end to the conflict. Why? Because forcing the strait open could escalate the war beyond the 4 to 6 week timeline Trump initially set. Instead of a prolonged and costly operation, the U.S. appears focused on three core goals: weakening Iran's naval capabilities, reducing its missile stockpiles, and ending active hostilities. Reopening the strait? It's no longer the immediate priority and could even be left to allies to handle. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a shipping lane, it's a global economic lifeline. Around 20% of the world's oil supply passes through it. Asia, Europe, and the Middle East depend heavily on it. With continued disruption, oil prices have surged past $100 per barrel. Some analysts warn prices could hit $200. Critical industries are already facing shortages. This is no longer just a regional conflict, it's a global economic threat. Over the past month, Trump's stance has appeared inconsistent, at times threatening to strike energy infrastructure if the strait isn't reopened, at other times downplaying its importance to the U.S., calling it someone else's problem. These contradictions reveal a deeper tension between ending the war quickly and avoiding global economic fallout. Experts are sounding the alarm. Among them, Suzanne Maloney criticized the idea of ending the war without reopening the strait, calling it deeply irresponsible. She emphasized, global energy markets are interconnected. The U.S. cannot isolate itself from economic damage. Prolonged closure will worsen the crisis dramatically. If the U.S. steps back, responsibility may shift to allies. Nearly 40 countries, including United Kingdom, France, and Canada, have expressed readiness to help secure safe passage. But the key question remains: can the world act effectively without direct U.S. leadership? This potential strategy reflects a calculated shift: minimize military entanglement, end the war quickly, and shift responsibility to global partners. But the risks are enormous. Continued disruption of global trade, soaring energy prices, and reduced confidence in U.S. leadership. The world may be standing at a critical crossroads. Ending the war could bring relief, but leaving the Strait of Hormuz closed could ignite a much larger crisis. So, is this a smart strategic exit or the beginning of a global economic storm? If you found this analysis insightful, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And tell us in the comments, do you think ending the war without reopening the Strait of Hormuz is a smart move or a dangerous gamble?